Hello, this is Dragon334K here with my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. I just went to see it, and I would have to say it was better than what I expected from a Disney Marvel film. It's a shame that you have to go into a Disney Marvel film thinking this, especially after everything that the MCU has already done. That phase 4 with his television shows and a few of the movies, they just kind of stunk up the place. So just wanted to know what Disney was going to do with Deadpool. And I would say for the most part, Ryan Reynolds kept it Deadpool, and sharing the screen with Hugh Jackman, who is iconic in the role as Wolverine, was also a plus for this film itself. It was action-packed. Let me warn you about spoilers, by the way. We'll be giving up some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the film yet, come back and watch this video. But it was very action-packed. The violence and gore maintained itself for this film. Disney has come a long way about being inclusive, and that's a funny word to use with them. Of the violence and the gore that is, the Deadpool franchise has become known for. And dealing with Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be a lot of slicing and dicing and, blowing heads off. That does happen a couple times. Some guy even gets his skin ripped off of him, but that's due to the main antagonist of the film, Cassandra Nova, who is supposedly the twin sister of Charles Xavier in another universe. They are dealing with multiverse because they have figured in the time variance authority into this particular film. My guess is a plot device. Deadpool did have a device jumping from timeline to timeline affecting things. The main plot of this story is for Deadpool to, assess his own importance as far as what he means to, as far as helping people and not just being the straight up merc with the mouth. And, he's, it's pushed that he's probably not the world saving type or the universe saving type. So that shows in him trying to apply for the Avengers. And if you've been paying attention to the movies, he's already been kind of rejected from the X-Men, because he's Deadpool. He's something else. So he's recruited supposedly by Paradox, an authority figure inside of the TVA who has his own agenda. He pulled Deadpool out and basically said he was special, so they tried to make him an agent for the Time Variance Authority. But he ends up rejecting it once he finds out that Deadpool ends up rejecting it once he finds out that his universe is dying. So he goes on a quest to save his universe, and he always wanted the team up of Wolverine, so he goes from universe to universe to find a Wolverine that will help him out. And as the plot goes, he picked the worst Wolverine. He managed to pick the worst Wolverine according to Paradox and the Time Variance Authority. But so they're both sent to the Void, where they encounter Cassandra Nova, and about that guy who got his skin ripped off of him. That is a cameo by Chris Evans, who did kind of a fake out, and they was thinking at first he was Captain America, but he's the Human Torch in this film. We're dealing with timelines and variants, and they also brought back most of the cast from the Brotherhood in the original X-Men films. They had Pyro, they had Toad, they had the Juggernaut, but it was Vinnie Jones' version, but it wasn't Vinnie Jones. But he didn't, just go ahead and tell you, he didn't really do anything Juggernautish, but he is a plot device. And also you have the reappearance of X-23, played by the same actress. She's all grown up now. You had Jennifer Garner returning as Elektra. Surprise, you got Wesley Snipes reprising his role as Blade. And you got Channing Tatum, who plays a comic book accurate Gambit, which it was very good because he had been slated for the role for many years now, and they really haven't moved forward with it. So it's kind of like John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic in the Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness movie, which for me, that could have been a lot better film, which, had me worrying about, watching Deadpool. But because you have the TVA and the multiverse concept in this movie, you meet, you get into some craziness like, Wolverine and Deadpool fights a couple times, which was great. Then you had Wolverine and Deadpool against multiple Deadpool variants, which was super cool to see as well. It is a Deadpool film, so why would you include that? But the whole thing is to ultimately stop Cassandra Nova from, destroying the multiverse and making, the void like the main, central point of all existence, so she could rule. And Deadpool and Wolverine, especially Deadpool, find their importance in, trying to stop Cassandra from having this goal. Also, with the whole Wolverine disappointing his entire universe, you would thought that he would, his universe would just absolutely suck because of him. But when you find out what he did, for me, it was underwhelming. It is, but you can be the judge of that when you go see this film. But anyway, Deadpool is now a part of the MCU. The comedy, the violence retains itself. Disney, Marvel didn't mess it up too much with their inclusiveness because Deadpool had already done it before it got to Disney, so it just seemed commonplace for his, for his films. So anyway, good movie. Enjoyed it myself. And thank you for listening. Go see it. I do recommend. Fun watch. Also, the most F-bombs in a Disney movie ever. So, just Dragon 334K. Till the next time.